Mukhtar, congratulations on your victory. Can you tell us about the last kilometer and how the race went for you?
Thank you. አመሰግናለሁ። የመጨረሻው ኪሎ ሜትር ላይ እኔ ጋር ስለተዘጋጀሁበት ተዘጋጅቼ ነበረ። ጥሩ ዝግጅት አድርጌ ነበረ። እስከዛ ከደረስኩኝ ደግሞ እንደማሸነፍ እርግጠኛ ነበርኩ እና ደስ ብሎኛል።
Thank you. I was highly prepared to win him. So in the last kilometers, I knew that I'm gonna win him. So I'm happy for my results.
There are other questions for the medalists, please? Yes, a question at the back.
Mukhtar, you did the Mobot after crossing the line. Just wondering what was the meaning of that, or was there any message you were trying to send?
ካም በኋላ እሱ ያቆማለሁ ስላለ እንግዲህ ለኛ አቀብሎ እንዲሄድ ነው ያንን ምልክት ያሳየሁት። ለኔ እንደሰጠኝ አድርጌ ነው የተቀበልኩት።
He already mentioned that he's gonna stop running, so I feel that he's transferring the medal for us. So I just want to show him that I'm receiving the winning spirit. That's why I did it, and I just want to show him respect for him as well.
Are there other questions? Yes?
Mo, can you talk us through...
Hold on, could you speak to the mic so everybody...
Mo, can you talk us through that last lap for yourself? Really, how it didn't quite go for you. And can you just give us maybe a little comment as well about the relay, the British relay guys as well, if you mind?
Okay. No, to be honest, tonight it would have been nice to be able to win on my hometown, but better man won on the day. That's what it takes. Going into last lap, I would normally be in the front, but at that point I was feeling a bit tired and saw Kajelsha go, so I tried to follow Kajelsha, but Kajelsha went so hard I was thinking, I don't think he's going to keep that pace going. And then obviously, you know, Kajelsha, Idris and the other guy always had a game plan, and the aim, I think, as you showed tonight, is to be able to have Mukhtar do as less work as possible and let the other guys sacrifice, and that's what it takes to beat me. And you know, better man won on the day. And you've got to congratulate him, because over the years, you know, I've been winning and lucky to be able to have that long career I have, and we show anything is possible. And going back on the relay tonight, if you had to go down to Betty's and bet some money on it, who would win? You would never thought Great Britain would beat Jamaica, USA, so it shows anything is possible. One side of me, as I look across, I saw Bob on the ground, and then I saw Great Britain winning, and I didn't know whether to celebrate or not, because it was a sad, obviously, seeing Usain Bolt injured. No one wants to see that. It would have been nice to see, obviously, in perfect note, him to come win and then win the relay. But it shows anything is possible. Anything can happen. And as much as you say, oh, Mo's going to win every year, it doesn't always work that way.
Does it show also that you... Does this show also that it's tough for any athlete, any sportsman to decide when to bow out? And are you entirely happy with the way you bowed out as a major track athlete? Is this, in hindsight, you got it right?
Yeah, no, if I had the perfect solution for the book and said to myself, it would have been nice to end with double and have Mukhtar not beating me tonight. But anything is possible. Better man won on the day, who's well prepared, and at some point, you know, in life, at some point it will have to come to an end. And in my career, I always told myself that London's where it started, and it's London's where it's going to stop. I decided when we got the world champs, I was like, mate, it'd be amazing to be able to think that's where it started. I was known as Mo, normal Mo, and then overnight after London I was like Mo, couldn't go anywhere, and it's been incredible. And to just finish here, it's a nice thing, I think, and I just want to say thank you for Mukhtar, who did the celebration, part of respect, as he says, and that's what the sports is about, showing respect to one another and get on with it. And I've trained in Ethiopia, trained in Kenya, and these guys, over the years, we fought long distance. We're never going to beat Africans. The Africans are too good. We're never going to beat them. That's what always the theory was about. Till I lived with the Kenyans, train in Ethiopia, train in Kenya, and see them what they do. And thanks to Haile, Kenenisa, and so many other great athletes who've shown us the path how it's done. And they're the guys who motivate us. And Paul Turga, another one. There's so many legends, and it's important that we leave legacy behind and leave it for the younger kids and think it's possible. It's possible. We can get there one day. We can achieve. Over the years, we thought, oh, can't be it. And I think it shows that tonight anything is possible.
There's a question. Thank you.
Yeah, just Paul, before the race you did the mobile to the camera and ran your hand across your neck. Just what was the meaning of that? Was the arrow and Mo's back?
Yeah, I was just looking for a gesture, I just wanted to, sincerely, I didn't have any gesture today to do, so I was like, why not do the mobile and do this to tell him like I'm gonna make it hard for you today, And I respect Mo a lot, I respect Mo a lot. I can say that I wish Mo would still be here, but I just respect him a lot. This is the person that has made me work out this year. All the times that I'm running, like all the good times, every time I wake up every day, I have to think about Mo. And I'm serious, I stalk him every time and see what he does and try to make myself better, Now Mo is living, and 2 years ago, Mo, I was running like 2015, the previous World Championships. I was running 13:30s, and just being close to Mo in Portland, Oregon was just amazing, When I got to Portland, Oregon, the first person I took a picture with was Mo. I respect Mo a lot, and I'm taking over from Mo, I won't disappoint you, Mo.
As long as you do the mobile.
Yeah, so I won't disappoint you, Mo. Anytime I go to do races, I do it for Mo, so, yeah.
Good. Any other questions? Yes, please. Could you wait for the microphone, please? Thank you.
ለሙክታር ከውድድሩ በፊት ይዛችሁት የገባችሁት እቅድ ምን ይመስል ነበር? Could you tell us your team plan before the competition?
እንትኑ ያው እኛ ስንገባ መጀመሪያ ሙፋራ እንትኑ ሰጠን ነው የገባ ነው። እኛ ተያይዘን ከሄድን ከኛ የተሻለ ሰው የለም ብለን ነው የገባ ነው ስንገባ። እሱ አንደኛ ከወጣ 2 3 4 ያለውን ነገር እኛ ቻንስ እናገኛለን ብለን ነበር የገባ ነው። ቅድሚያ ግን ለሱ ሰጥተናል። ያለውን ነገር እኛ እንታገላለን፣ ግን ያው እሱ በህዝቡ ብዙም ድጋፍ ስላለ በዛም ያው በሞራልም ስለሚሮጥ የመጨረሻውም ስለሆነ ያው ያሸንፋል ብለን ነበር የጠበቅነው። ያው በፊኒሽንግ ደግሞ ከደረስን ደግሞ ያለውን ነገር እንታገላለን ብለን ነበር የገባነው፣ ግን ቅድሚያ ሰጥተነው ነበረ። ያው ከሞላ ጎደል ተሳክቶልናል። ያው እነሱ ትንሽ ራቅ ቢሉ ተሳክተዋል።
Oh, hold on. We're just going to listen to the answer in English. Thank you.
Yeah. Initially, before we start the race, we were prioritizing the winning for Mo, and we were thinking to take the silver and bronze medal as a team. However, as you see, okay. But if we arrive to the finishing area, we will struggle to take the gold. So, as we planned, though we couldn't take the other medals, but we got the gold medal, so we won him.
Other questions? Gentleman at the back, please.
Yeah, for Mukhtar. So are you saying that you guys planned that Kajelka would take it 400 meters to go and tire Mo out, and then you would come in and win? that that was the plan for you guys just to get the gold?
እንደዛ አላልንም። ያው ያለውን ነገር እሱ ቢቀድመንም እኛ 2-3-4ቱን ከዘጋን ብለን ነው የገባ ነው። ሆኖም ግን ያው እኔ ፊኒሽንግ ነው የወጣሁት እንጂ አሁን እሱን ለመሸፈር ምናምን ነገር ያደረገው ነገር እንደዛ አልተስማማንም። ያለውን ነገር እንደዛ አልተባባልንም። ስለዚህ እኛ ያለውን ነገር እሱ እንኳን ቢያሸንፈን እንኳን እኛ ከሱ በኋላ ያለውን ነገር ሌላ ሰው ማለት እንዳይገባ ነው ተነጋግረን የገባ ነው እንጂ እሱ ከፊት መጥቶ እኔ እንደወጣ አይደረግም አልተባባልንም። ምክንያቱም እሱ የሚሰራው ለራሱ ነው፣ እኔም የሚሰራው ለራሴ ስለሆነ እዚህ ላይ ያው እንደዛ አይነት ነገር የለም።
We didn't just mention that some like Yomif Jalcha will take the lead or I will follow him. We don't have that kind of plan. However, what we plan is as a team we will take the silver and bronze because this will be his final competition, so he will go for the gold. And however, we changed and we were able to win the gold medal.
Okay. Other questions? Gentleman in the green shirt at the back.
Mo, as Bill Kiprop has inferred that he is also going to bow out the 1500 metre running on the track and move through the distances with a view to eventually doing marathons, how do you relish the thought of that?
Marathon?
Yeah.
As Bill Kiprop?
He's speaking of moving through the distances and doing marathon with a view to doing a marathon next year. As somebody who's also got a fairly quick kick on the last lap, how do you relish the thought of that challenge?
I'm surprised to hear it. I would have thought he would have tried 5k first and
that's what he intends to do.
Yeah, and then the 10k and slowly moved half to 26.2 miles. It's a long way. It's a long way for me, and I run 5 and 10,000 meters. It's quite surprising, but at the same time, if that's what he wants, then I hope it works out well.
One question at the back, please.
I'm Ben Davies from SNTV. We've just been speaking to the relay teams, the British relay teams in the mix zone today. Obviously very successful, very happy, and nearly all of them mentioned what an influence you've been on them, and mainly just always to push for medals, always believe that you can pick up medals and not just be there to turn up. How does that feel, and is that a message that you will be communicating in the future as well?
It's amazing to be able to achieve what we have achieved through the relay. As I said, who would have thought we would beat such as USA, Jamaica? I think there's a lot of stronger teams, and as a young team to be able to win that gold medal tonight was pretty amazing. Like Jamili and there's other youngsters too, and to finish fourth in the 200 meters and then come out and to have the final leg, he had a lot of responsibility. And just want to say definitely congratulations to them. And I just try and be myself and in the team hotel and when I'm with the team and just chill out and play FIFA with them and just be normal. Because as I said, if you just be yourself, then that's who we are. There's no point trying to be changed what you're not. And at the same time, it's like we've got a lot of youngsters, and it's nice to see they come away with that result tonight.
And are you pleased that that sort of ruthless attitude has sort of transformed into the British team?
Yeah, it's amazing. Over the years, obviously, there's a lot of talk of British, the relay, and not working as hard, and they have changed their attitude and they work hard, and it just shows, they wouldn't achieve what they have achieved tonight if they didn't work hard and practice.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have one last question, and then I'm afraid we have to go on to. We have 4 other press conferences this evening.
Hi, Adele Odumade, African Sports Monthly. Congratulations to all your medalists. My question is for Mo Farah. Could you please tell me what sort of shape were you going into the race today?
I honestly felt I was recovered from the 10k. My legs were a lot better. Didn't feel great in the heat when I ran in the heat to qualify, and then from there I just had to rest up, recover. But in honesty, I didn't know what kind of shape. I knew tactically it's going to come down to the last 5 laps. I just didn't see anybody would do anything crazy. If you would have asked me a week ago what kind of shape I am in, I would have said definitely in somewhat 26-40 shape, and 5K I would have said I'm definitely capable of running close to personal best. But obviously I've had a week in between and end up doing 50 laps around the track, so it's hard to think what kind of shape I am. I'll probably have to go back now and just get ready for the next couple of races.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.